Hey everybody. So I am literally leaving the gym, and in the sauna I had a great conversation. Well, to me it was a great conversation, and uh, it made me realize that even our elderly are going through stuff. Not only the young, teenagers. Like, we all are going through stuff, and it dawned on me that they are struggling with the training of their childhood and the boxed mentality of their childhood in a more liberated time frame. And they are struggling also with having that militant structure of a mindset with people who don't necessarily have those worth ethics of yesteryear. And they're burnt out. And the frustration behind it all is burning them out. So when you see that elderly person who is a little bit, they seem crabby, or they seem just annoyed immediately, say something nice. Show them that there's hope. Um, just do something different. Don't respond with that hurt. Just take that time to say, hey, how are you today? Or, just say something nice, whatever it moves you to say. Kill them with kindness is what my mom used to say when someone used to respond in an aggressive nature or in a more crabby nature. Sometimes it takes you to look outside and be the bigger person. You know how they say be the bigger person? That's when it's time to call that characteristics in and say, okay, this is coming from a place of hurt. It's a bottled up, and some of you have the discernment to see that it's not an attack necessarily against you. It's just how that person is. And once you look at it that way, and don't take a victim approach to what was being said or how it's being said, but at that point you realize, okay, this person might be burnt out or annoyed, and the more selfish approach to it is like, well, I ain't got nothing to do with that, you better watch how you talk to me, all that stuff. Now, in the art of communication, that is responding to a hurt person with more hurt words, and now it becomes a battle, right? Hurt people hurt people. That's what arguments are. Hurt people hurt people. And then, depending on what the other person said to you that hurt you, now the other person want to say something that's going to hurt them even worse than the pain that they felt. And then there's no ending to that other than more aggression, right? And now you got two people who's annoyed and frustrated and angry and all that stuff. So to alleviate all of that and protect your peace, because that's what we're working on, right? That's why we have a journal. That's why we're jotting down our thoughts and working on our core and listening to our instincts and watching our perspective of thoughts. We have to also understand we're going to come across people who are hurt and may not necessarily see it the way that you see it and understand that they're hurt, and it's just they're at a place that they gave up and they're just existing. Those are the people who are just existing and bitter, but also want, though, to me, those are the ones who love the hardest, and they just were dealt with a journey that really was a battlefield for them. Okay. And but once they change that thought process, they're epic people, right? Because they got the immaculate work ethics. They the ones that's going to follow the rules to the T. Who, all you entrepreneurs out there, who would not want an employee following everything that you put down on paper, all that hard work in the mission statements and the policy and procedures? Who would not want an employee to follow the rules to the T? But yet we get so consumed and busy that we abuse the ones that are doing it and then burning them out. Then you miss them when they're gone because they're like, enough of this shit, I'm over it. No, we have to value those folks. We have to value those folks. If you see them burnt out, if it could be your grandmother, it could be your auntie, it could be your mom, it could be any of that. If they are burnt out and you know in your heart of hearts they are burnt out, advise them to take some time to themselves. Detach. The bills is always going to be there. The schedule is always going to be the schedule. You know, at that point, once a person is burnt out, you have to detach from the world. And that is a warning sign for you to get yourself together. There is no permission needed for you to get yourself together, because if you're no good, nobody is going to benefit off of anything that you got going on, including yourself. Be completely selfish. Go pamper yourself. Detach from the world. Step out of the madness and the chaos for a little bit. Regroup. And then come back in. And clean up. Reorganize. Restructure. Proper planning. Put everything in perspectives and categories. Because this time when you come back, you come in with a new vision, awakening, a new relationship with the Most High. You heal some things within self. You'll be stronger, I promise. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, burnt out, exhausted from work, from family, from kids, from all of those different variations, just everything around you, period. If your phone rings and it annoys you, it is time to be selfish and take some time for yourself. Go find you an ocean. Go find you a masseuse. Go find you a steam room. If you like to take photos out in nature, go do so. If you like to paint, go do so. If you like to draw, dance, whatever it is that you like to do that is going to help you unwind, go and do so. The time now is to be selfish, completely selfish, and get you back together, because without you, you cannot plug into your purpose. You cannot connect to the divine Most High for your divine abundance, and you cannot plug in to your piece of this puzzle in this life. And we need you. All right? So go ahead, get you a diary, go write in it, write all your thoughts, and let's regroup and come back strong. All right? Love you.